jail food on gang glow. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Gang glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Gang glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Gang glow. No competition, these stale. Gang glow. Curbing, no curbing, my layers. Gang glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Gang glow. Keep running circles around these snail. Gang glow. And my bumping up in the jail on the gang glow. Yeah, glow.
I steam, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she Jamaica, baby. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the price, it's my life soda.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Ball is teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Jaguars have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. All in left side. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Starting from the 5. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down from the gun. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th. Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run with Pop.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull out in front further, 13-zip. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. He's got to... Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They motion the tight end over. Here's 2nd and 7. Into traffic, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Cut out left. Jukes one defender. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Back to throw. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking for a throw here. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Pass play now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And you're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
49ers nothing. Joshua
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Now quick to the left, it's caught. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Offense up to the line fast.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Motion man sent left. Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. The handoff on 3rd and short. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 33 on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you.
A dose to the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on first down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
First and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back. Heading out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll send him over right. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Jaguars. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
2nd and 10 now. Caught, nice gain left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing from the gun. Rolling left, behind some time. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First and 10 from the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Complete. It's Cooper. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. The give now out of the shotgun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Back now, pressure on its way. He connects downfield on 4th. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
49ers 3. Joshua
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
45-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. from the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Running it now out of the gun. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Third and long for him here. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Cardi with the extra points. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Hauled in left side. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 8. Great catch on the sideline there. Oh, wait, tried to toe tap, thought he had it. Oh, no, they're calling it incomplete. Great effort, but just couldn't get the feet in. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. He'll throw it yet again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They're going for this. He's going to push one deep down the route. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Jaguars have it as we start this fourth quarter, and they can probably go on. Pretty soon with that lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Receiver in motion, going left. Here's 2nd and 11. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Second and 12 behind the sticks. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 4. Brought in right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's second and 5. Gets his tight end on the corner route. They get 27 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down it. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You got to get both feet down as well.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it again. Complete out to the right. And that will not be enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this, he's set up to throw. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead.
49ers 3. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has it downfield working the left. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds him on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It is cut left side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to the air following the pick 6. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Has it down close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. 3rd and long for him here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Come on, teamwork.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow. And everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody wanna duel or defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never